In a world saturated with noise, silence stands out. It is a stark contrast to the constant hum of daily life, where every moment seems filled with chatter, be it from people, devices, or the environment around us. Silence, in its purest form, is a rare and precious commodity that we often overlook. It is a rarity, a precious commodity. In the stillness of a quiet morning or the hushed ambiance of a library, we find a sanctuary from the relentless noise that surrounds us. These moments of silence are not just the absence of sound, but a presence of peace. We are bombarded with sounds, voices clamoring for our attention. The hustle and bustle of city life, the constant notifications from our devices, and the endless stream of information create a cacophony that can be overwhelming. In such an environment, finding silence can feel like a luxury. But within this cacophony there lies a hidden power, the power of silence. It is in these serene moments, away from the noise, that we can truly find ourselves. Silence offers us a chance to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with our inner selves. It is in the quiet moments that we truly hear ourselves. When we strip away the external noise, we are left with our thoughts, our feelings, and our true essence. This is where introspection begins, and where we can start to understand who we are and what we truly want. We connect with our deepest thoughts and emotions. In the silence, we can journal, reflect, and process our experiences. It is a time for self-discovery, where we can explore our innermost desires and fears without the distractions of the outside world. Silence is not emptiness, but a space filled with potential. It is a blank canvas where we can paint our dreams and aspirations. In the quiet, we can imagine, create, and plan for the future. It is a fertile ground for new ideas and insights. Silence is a powerful tool for introspection and self-discovery. It allows us to delve deep into our psyche, to understand our motivations, and to gain clarity on our life's path. In the stillness, we can find answers to our most pressing questions. When we are silent, we can reflect on our experiences and learn from them. It is a time to process our past, to understand our present, and to plan for our future. Silence gives us the space to grow and evolve. We can connect with our intuition and tap into our inner wisdom. In the quiet moments, we can listen to our inner voice, the one that is often drowned out by the noise of everyday life. This inner voice can guide us, offering insights and wisdom that we might otherwise miss. It is in the quiet moments that we gain clarity and perspective. Silence allows us to step back, to see the bigger picture, and to understand our place in the world. It is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-awareness, offering us the chance to become the best version of ourselves. Many mistake silence for weakness. They see a person who chooses not to speak and assume they lack the courage or the strength to voice their opinions. They equate it with timidity or submission, believing that silence is a sign of fear or uncertainty. But nothing could be further from the truth. Silence can be a powerful form of communication, a way to assert one's presence without uttering a single word. Silence is not passive, it is active. It is a conscious choice, a deliberate act of self-control and reflection. It is a conscious choice, a deliberate act. It takes a great deal of inner strength to remain silent in situations where others might feel compelled to speak out. It takes strength to remain silent when others are shouting. It requires a deep sense of self-assurance and confidence to hold one's tongue and listen instead. It takes courage to stand firm in your convictions, even when you are in the minority. Silence can be a form of resistance, a way to maintain one's integrity in the face of opposition. Silence can be a powerful weapon against injustice and oppression. It can be a way to draw attention to issues that might otherwise be ignored. Think of the protesters who choose to make their voices heard through silent demonstrations. Their silence speaks volumes. It is a testament to their resolve and their commitment to their cause. In a world that often values noise and chaos, silence can be a profound and impactful statement. It is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and determination. Silence is an essential element of active listening. When we truly listen to someone, we are present with them in that moment. We put aside our own thoughts and agendas. We focus our attention on understanding their perspective. This requires us to be comfortable with silence. We must resist the urge to interrupt or offer solutions. Instead, we listen with empathy and compassion. In doing so, we create a space for genuine connection and understanding. In the heat of an argument, it is tempting to react impulsively. We may say things we later regret. escalating the conflict. This is where silence can be a lifesaver. By pausing before we speak, we give ourselves time to cool down and collect our thoughts. We can then respond more thoughtfully and constructively. Silence can prevent misunderstandings and hurt feelings. It can help us to maintain our composure and find common ground. Section 5. Communicating volumes with silence. Silence is not always about the absence of sound. Sometimes it speaks louder than words, a knowing glance, a comforting touch. These nonverbal cues can convey a depth of emotion that words cannot express. Silence can communicate empathy, understanding, and support. It can also convey confidence and authority. A leader who is comfortable with silence commands respect. They know that their words carry weight and they use them sparingly. Section 6. The power of observation. When we are silent, we are more attuned to our surroundings. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often overlook the small details that make our world so rich and vibrant. Silence allows us to tune into the subtle symphony of life that plays all around us. We notice things that we might otherwise miss. The delicate unfolding of a flower, the intricate dance of street performers, or the myriad of expressions on faces in a crowded market. These moments, often fleeting, hold a wealth of beauty and meaning. We observe the subtle cues in people's body language and tone of voice. A slight shift in posture, a fleeting glance, or a change in vocal pitch can reveal more than words ever could. These nonverbal signals are the unspoken language of human interaction. This heightened awareness can be invaluable in both our personal and professional lives. In a business meeting, noticing a colleague's hesitation can prompt a supportive question. At a family gathering, understanding a loved one's unspoken concerns can lead to deeper connections. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and to navigate complex situations with greater ease. By truly listening and observing, we can offer empathy and insight, fostering trust and understanding in our relationships. By observing the world around us, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in it. Journaling our observations can lead to profound personal insights. Reflecting by a tranquil lake or meditating in a serene environment helps us to process our thoughts and emotions, grounding us in the present moment. Whether we are walking through a forest, watching waves crash on a beach, or observing a cityscape from a rooftop, the act of observation enriches our experience of life. It reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things and our role within the larger tapestry of existence. The power of observation is a gift that keeps on giving. It brings joy, clarity, and a sense of peace. By cultivating this skill, we open ourselves to a world of wonder and possibility, enhancing our lives in ways we might never have imagined. Section 7. Silence as a catalyst for growth. Silence can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth. When we create space for quiet reflection, we gain insights into our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We can identify patterns that are no longer serving us and make conscious choices to change them. Silence allows us to connect with our inner wisdom and to align ourselves with our values. It is through this process of self-discovery that we become the best versions of ourselves. Section 8. Finding your inner sanctuary. In today's fast-paced world, it is more important than ever to find moments of quietude. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before starting your day, or spending a few minutes in nature. The key is to create a space where you can disconnect from the noise and reconnect with yourself. This inner sanctuary will be your refuge from the storms of life. It is a place where you can recharge your batteries and find peace. Section 9. The confidence of quiet strength. There is a quiet confidence that comes from embracing silence. It is the confidence that comes from knowing yourself and your worth. It is the confidence that allows you to stand firm in your convictions, even when the world is telling you to do otherwise. This quiet confidence is magnetic. It draws people in and inspires trust. It is the mark of true leadership. Section 10. Mastering the art of silence. Mastering the art of silence is a lifelong journey. It is not something that can be learned overnight. It takes practice and patience. Start by incorporating small moments of silence into your day. Gradually increase the amount of time you spend in silence as you become more comfortable. Pay attention to how you feel when you are silent. You may be surprised at the peace and clarity that you find. Section 11. Embrace the power of quietude. In a world that never stops talking, dare to be silent. Embrace the power of quietude. Listen to your inner voice, observe the world around you, and find peace in the stillness. For it is in silence that we truly connect with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us.